Hey there everyone, it's Misterstubstep and I'm here to present another complete set. This time it is XY Fates Collide. So I'm going to go over through some administrative information and then I'll go right into the individual cards, and at the end I'll do the big sweeps of all the pages, so if you just want to see the full pages you can just skip to the end. But I am going to be going through the individual cards. So first off, Fates Collide was released in English on May 2nd of 2016. So almost 7 years ago now, which 2016 doesn't feel that long ago. But when you think almost 7 years, it's like, oh, that was a very long time ago. There are 124 cards plus one secret rare, making this set 125 cards, which I think is a very reasonably sized set. We are way beyond these level of sets now, unless it's a special set, but let's get right into it. Starting out with one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon, Shuckle. Love defensive boys and turtles. Got Burmy. I feel like Burmy and Wormadam don't get too many cards. Reverse Holo within the XY era is all right, but, you know, overall, ooh, we got that Generation 5. This set does feature EX cards, Mega EX cards, and breaks. So, a decent amount of variety. I do really like this superior artwork. You could say it's a superior. That was really cheesy, but this Moltres, I remember when I first started playing PTCGO, the Pokemon trading card game online, one of the decks had that Moltres, and I remember using it, and there's just good times. A lot of these cards, because I think PTCGO came out, around the black and white time, I think it was? I can't remember exactly, I didn't play it that much. But a lot of those X and Y cards made a lot of the base decks, which was interesting. Dugong, my favorite artist. Got that Ammonite looking creepy. Has anyone ever been inside an Ammonite shell? I don't know. And then Amistar always kind of freaked me out, but it also just looks like a boss at the same time. The break cards, let me know what you think of break cards. I think they're a little bit on the gaudy side, but I like when Pokemon experiments. That Glaceon, such a cutie. Got the White Kyurem, so much going on with the Kyurem fusion type stuff. Got Binacle playing tug of war with itself, and Barbaracle. And we got the Rotom. Let me know if you have any Fates Collide cards. Maybe you have a complete set. Maybe you have a master set. We have the Alakazam and the Mega Alakazam EX. So Fates Collide, you could say, is the Alakazam set. There is no Kadabra in the set, but it looks like Kadabra will be getting reprinted. We have this Mew, which is actually a really good Mew, because this Pokemon can use any attacks of any of your basic Pokemon in play, and then that encounter. It is not a bad card. I've seen a lot of expanded decks use that. I've been recently watching some gameplay where they use that Mew. Even got the Solosis, okay, and Duosian. I feel like Solosis is kind of a cool design of a Pokemon. We even have Diglett. And Marowak doing some marching. Kabuto hiding underneath the rocks. And then Kabutops. Larvitar, one of my favorite lines. Larvitar gets 2 artworks within this set. Looky there. Don't really like either of them. Got the Pupitar, though. Pupitar looks mean. Imagine trying to punch a Pupitar. This Regirock EX, I don't know why, but that just screams X and Y era to me. Like, it's just the essence of X and Y right there. I don't know how to explain it. Riolu got 2 artworks within this set, which is kind of cool. Very popular fan favorite Pokemon. And Lucario, I think Lucario might have 2 versions within this set as well. Got the Howlucha. A lot of times you'll have like the basic in the stage 1 be one type, and then the final evolution be a second type, or you'll have 2 of the same Pokemon within a set, but both of them are different types. For example, Lucario being fighting, and then also the metal type. So they do that somewhat often. Makes for a little bit of variety, like in your deck building. Got the Zygarde EX and the Umbreon EX. This one was actually pretty pricey. I think it was almost $10. This is Tyranitar. This was actually one that I pulled from a pack, so that's kind of cool to say. I would say from packs, I maybe have opened like 10 Fates Collide packs of all time. So majority of these cards I did buy singles on TCG Player, so I always start out going to my LGS, cleaning out all the singles there, especially like all the reverse holos ones that I can get, and then the rest I get through TCG Player. So I always stop by your LGS. They generally have good bulk. Genesect EX, that was my recent TCG Player videos. Fates Collide, not very difficult to complete though. Was one of the reasons why I selected it as a set to complete. I actually didn't have the most expensive card within the set, which I believe is one of the Alakazams, maybe the secret rare Alakazam. but it was so affordable that I was like, if I get this Alakazam, then technically I have the most expensive card in the set. And that's exactly what I did, and surprisingly finished this set fairly quickly. We have the Diancie EX, or Diancie. Kingdra EX. Got mean old Meowth. And Kangaskhan. Remember playing that Kangaskhan in the decks as well. Not bad for 2 double colorless. You can do some damage pretty quickly. Got the Aerodactyl. This was before Noivern had its Batman Arkham City vibes. Look at that Aerodactyl. The Snorlax by Tomoya rolling. I always thought that artwork was hilarious. There's even a Lugia within this set. So, and this Lugia break, which I believe this is the most expensive break card. I mean, rightfully so. I think it is the most popular rare Pokemon that has a break card. I see some people that have full break card collections, and that is the type of stuff that I love. I love seeing people have full collections of like a certain type of card. The Altaria EX looking a little derpy. Audino EX, I actually pulled this one myself as well. I think this might be the only ultra rare that I pulled from this set that I didn't buy as a single. I feel like people forget about Mega Audino. Such a random Pokemon to give a Mega, but I remember playing through Black and White, and you'd go through one of the extra shaky patches, and you'd fight Audino, and it'd give you so much experience. I was like, ooh, that's cool. Alakazam has its Spirit Link, so you can evolve to that Mega, as well as Mega Altaria. And then Audino as well. Don't forget Audino. I wonder if Audino is ever going to get another artwork. A Bent Spoon. Not want to mess with that. And then the Chaos Tower. These stadium cards are really cool, how they have like different writing on both sides depending on which direction they face. Pretty cool. Got Devolution Spray. I feel like that item card hasn't come out in a while. I guess with Scoop Net, Devolution Spray wasn't really that useful. Energy Reset. Yeah, some of these trainer cards are just like so out there. You just forget about them. Fairy Garden. That's kind of cool. That reminds me of a level in, I think, Mario Galaxy or something, where you're like fighting a boss and there's like a bunch of flowers in the middle or something. Is it Mario Galaxy? No, it's Mario Odyssey. I'm super dumb. Lass's Special. Interesting. The Mega Catcher. It's kind of cool. I guess if Megas are... and one of probably the greatest cards of all time printed. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his deck, then each player draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. So, yeah, really good comeback mechanic. Power Memory, looks like Zygarde vibes there. Random Receiver with Professor Sycamore on the phone. Did you ever have a phone that looked like that? Scorched Earth. Another stadium card. And Shauna. Only drawing 5 cards though. Team Rocket's Handiwork. Ultra Ball. Not my favorite Ultra Ball artwork, but it is an Ultra Ball. Double Colors Energy. Man, will it ever come back to standard? Probably not. Got that strong energy. Now we're going into the beauties. Got the Glaceon EX. I personally like the non-full art version better than this one, but it's still cute. It gives off very icy vibes. Got the Alakazam EX full art. Now this one I like a lot. And I really like the Mega Alakazam EX full art. That is just so cool. It gives me just really good vibes. This Umbreon EX full art, one of the best X&Y full arts in my opinion. A lot of people don't like back shots, but I think it looks good. Umbreon's mysterious, trying to get away before it's, you know, Genesect EX, kind of a derpy looking one, not gonna lie. Mega Altaria EX, just a weird Mega design in general. I mean, it's cool, but just a weird design. Kingdra EX. This one I feel very undecided about. I guess it's neutral. And we have the Altaria EX. I like this one better than the Mega. Team Rocket's Handiwork. These Team Rocket full arts are always fascinating to me. And finally, the Secret Rare Alakazam, which is beautiful. It also features an Umbreon. And are there any other Pokemon? I'm trying to look at this through my phone. Is that a Lugia in the background too? That might be a Lugia. I don't know. I thought there was like a Yveltal or something. I think there might be other secret rares. But yeah. Oh, actually, have some deck exclusives in the bag. Don't worry, didn't forget about these. I think this is a non-holo deck exclusive, and then this is a Pokemon League promo. The Zygarde, is this a holo? Oh, it is a holo. It's crystal. And I think, is this a crystal? Oh no, it's the Cosmos holo foil. And then this Lugia is the shard, broken glass, crystal, whatever you want to call it. And I think that is, yeah, that's it for the rest. So now we can do some big old flips and look at the full greatness that is this Fates Collide Master set. Once again, let me know what you thought of this set. Let me know what your favorite card within this set is. Compared to other XY sets, it can be kind of lackluster, but if you're an Alakazam fan, or there's even some hidden Umbreons in this set, which are really cool. So, yeah, there's some good stuff. And I think at the time of filming this, Umbreons are still somewhat affordable. I mean, that EX being almost $10, I feel like is ridiculous. Because a lot of the EXs go for like $1 or $2, kind of similar to V cards now. I mean, a lot of V cards are going for like 50 cents from the Sword and Shield block, which is kind of sad. I mean, that's at least what I'm selling them for on TCG Player, all my duplicates. But that's better than freaking 1 or 5 cents at the bulk rate. So, yeah, this actually might be one of my favorite pages. I do really like the Alakazams back-to-back like that, and the Mew. The Mew's a really nice one. I just like that in general. And we are almost back. The Superior, and we are complete. So please let me know what you thought. This color binder is actually my favorite color binder. Maybe if I ever start making more in-person decks, I might get some Dragon Shield sleeves that are this color. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Once again, let me know what you thought. Let me know any feedback on these types of collection videos. As I complete more throughout this year, my New Year's resolution was to complete 10 sets. This will be my second set completed, and I should have 2 more being completed very soon. So on the right trajectory, a little bit of a slow start, but I'm going to be finishing a bunch of sets at the same time. So thanks again so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.